Hey guys, how's it going? We are going to be talking about the HomePod. If you haven't heard, Apple's HomePod smart speaker has actually been discontinued, and it says while supplies last on the top of the HomePod website. And yeah, that's not exactly good news, but it depends on how you look at it. So let's get right into this video. The Apple HomePod was $300 and still is $300. You can still buy the white HomePod until supplies are completely gone, and then you will not be able to buy one anymore. But I have so many ideas and just hopes that they make a new HomePod in the future, because the HomePod Mini is still on the website, right? It's a new product. They can't just get rid of it. I mean, they could, but that doesn't make much sense. So I do feel like they're gonna replace it with something, and that has me really excited because they saw people didn't really like the $300 price tag of the HomePod. It only sold 4.5 million units, and that's not exactly a lot since it came out in 2017. So yeah, we also know that the HomePod was really great when it came to sound quality, but Siri since then has gotten smarter, but not quite smart enough. So I'm really hoping that if they do develop a new HomePod, that they can make Siri smarter, work on all aspects of it so that it is really a great smart speaker, because I know that since the original HomePod and now the HomePod Mini came out, they have already made so many improvements that I absolutely love. I don't have a HomePod Mini, but one of my friends does, and it's a great speaker for that size and price, and I just love the convenience because it is an Apple product. You get so much convenience with it. It's just, there are so many features that are quite convenient, and it's honestly amazing. At the same time, I am kind of sad that they're getting rid of this HomePod, just knowing that the $200 variant of the HomePod that is likely to come out will probably not be as great at just really high quality, loud sound. And that's one thing that the HomePod was just great at. It could fill any room with sound, no matter where you placed it. And I really hope that they put that same technology into the more expensive HomePod that is probably going to replace this one. By more expensive, I mean more expensive than the HomePod Mini, but not more expensive than the HomePod, because this HomePod did not do too well, and sales projections already show that the HomePod Mini is likely going to sell 4.5 million units as the HomePod did since it came out, but at the end of this year. So they're going to sell so many HomePod Minis, and I can see why. It's a compelling product. Apple always has that high quality standard, and they also sell things that they know anyone can use. They design it so that anyone can use it, and that's why HomePod Mini is so popular already. And I honestly want to get one once I have the extra cash, because it just seems like a great deal. I mean, a great speaker for that little package, and it's only $100. Now, I'm sure that if you compare it to something like an Amazon Echo, you'll be like, well, the Echo might not be as great of a speaker, but it has more smart home capabilities. And that's where I think that you just have to look at why you are getting it. If you want it for smart home stuff, I wouldn't get it. Get an Alexa device, because you can literally use it with so many different products. It's crazy. Like, if you just want the cheapest possible smart home, get an Alexa device, because you will be so happy with how many devices it actually works with. But if you're looking for something that's just going to be very simple, good at playing music, and also reliable, then get the HomePod Mini or a HomePod while you still can. Do I think you should get one right now? Only if you're going to use it as a speaker. If you're going to use it for smart home stuff, I would wait or get a HomePod Mini or 2 HomePod Minis. Just do not get the HomePod if you want to use it for anything other than music, because I'm sure the next version of the HomePod will have way more features, but also it's going to be newer technology on the inside. I mean, we have to remember, the HomePod, the current one that they're selling, it has an A8 chip, and for a speaker, you don't really need much. You don't need more than an A8 chip, but I do think that the new ones are going to be a little faster. They're going to have a better chip. My point is that better tech will be out, so might as well wait for that and get the better tech as long as you can wait. If you can't wait and you just really want a nice, big, loud, high-quality speaker, and if you're okay with airplaying things to it, then totally, like, go for it. You're gonna love it. It's great. It's a great speaker. One of my friends has a HomePod. It sounds so good. They just place it anywhere in their bedroom. Like, they move it all the time just to test how well it will do with the computational audio features, and it sounds so amazing. I'm not joking. It sounds great. You're gonna be very, very happy with it if you do get one and you use it for, like I said, a speaker basically. Now, there was one other product that Apple discontinued before the HomePod. Sorry, I'm making this video kind of like after all this has already happened. It might be old news, but I'm just going to talk about it and my opinions of why they removed this product from the lineup. So Apple used to sell, I'm not sure if you're aware, but they used to sell an iMac Pro. Now, this was basically just an all-in-one Mac that could do whatever you threw at it. It was very powerful at the time, but it was also very expensive at $5,000 for the starting price. The starting price. So yes, it was a very expensive computer, but a lot of YouTubers and video editors bought it because it's powerful. It can do a lot of video editing for a long time. But they did recently do the same thing that they did with the HomePod. They put a little while supplies last thing on the top of the website, and yeah, you're not going to be able to buy it pretty soon. And they also took away all of the different versions of it, so there's only one configuration. It's the base model. I just wanted to say that while I was editing this video, between the time I recorded and started editing, they now removed it from the website. You can no longer buy an iMac Pro, even if you wanted to buy it in that one configuration that they had while I recorded. So yeah, it's not even on the website anymore. Nothing about the iMac Pro is on apple.com. So yeah, it's sadly completely gone. It's kind of sad to see it go, like the HomePod. But I do think you're going to see something that is just as powerful or probably more powerful soon. I don't know how soon, but definitely soon. Apple is working on their own silicon, and it would not surprise me if you see a new iMac Pro type machine. It might not even be called the iMac Pro, but you will probably see a machine similar to it that can do, like I said, just as much or maybe even more very shortly. Now, this has me really excited because just by seeing how fast the M1 Mac can be, I'm so excited to see how fast they can make these pro level machines for video editing. That's really exciting. I can't wait. Now, one other thing that I would just like to say is that if they've been discontinuing these products like this, you know, first the iMac Pro, now the HomePod, my only question to leave this video off on is, do you think that the iPod Touch is next? Let me know what you think in the comments, because I honestly think they're going to get rid of the iPod Touch soon, just because most little kids are getting iPhones, and honestly, that's a whole other video just for me to like rant about how parents are getting their little kids iPhones nowadays. But geez, I sound old. I didn't realize how old I sounded, but yeah, no, I got my first phone when I was in 7th grade, so it just seems crazy to me that parents are getting their little children iPhones. But yeah, that's why I just think the iPod Touch is ready to go. I mean, people don't really buy it anymore. I don't see people with iPod Touches like I used to. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about that. If you liked this video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.